Hey everybody! Well, Oklahoma has defeated Kansas State by the score of 42 to 35. With this loss, K-State drops to 3-4 with a 1-3 conference record. First, I just want to congratulate Oklahoma on a well-deserved win. You guys are better and more well deserving of this win. So congratulations to Oklahoma. Uh, Next, the offense. The offense was better than I thought they would be. Uh, they were a whole lot better in this game than they were in the TCU game. Yeah, so that's good. But the offensive coaching staff are still on the hot seat, in my opinion. With this performance, doesn't get them off the hot seat. It cools it a little bit, but they're still on the hot seat. The total yards, for the total yards we had 412 total yards. 144 passing and 278 rushing. The passing, Delton went 12 for 14, 144 yards and one touchdown and one interception. And the interception was a really bad pass. So, but what's the only bad pass in the whole game for Delton. The rushing, Delton had most of the rushing. Delton had 27 carries for 142 yards and 3 touchdowns. Barnes had 6 carries, 108 yards, and 1 touchdown. Summan had 4 carries for 12 yards and no touchdowns. Demo had 3 carries, 5 yards, no touchdowns. Warmack had 1 carry for 3 yards and no touchdowns. And Zuber had 1 carry for -2 yards, no touchdowns. I have one question for the coaches, offensive coaches. Why aren't we using Barnes and Sillman more? That's a good question. Why aren't we using Barnes and Sillman more? Why is the quarterback running most of the time? Delton almost had 30 carries, and Sillman and Barnes had 10 combined. So why aren't we using our running backs more? That's part of the problem. Part of the play calling problem for me is we always run the quarterback and not using the Barnes, the running backs. Excuse me. That's just a concern for me that we're not using our running backs very well. So that's that. Receivers, receiving. Pringle had 2 receptions for 70 yards, no touchdown. Schoen had a reception for 39 yards, no touchdown. Zuber had 7 receptions for 25 yards and a touchdown. Sillman had a reception for 8 yards, no touchdown. And Heath had 1 reception for 2 yards and no touchdowns. And another thing, why aren't we improving on our passing? It's another concern. Why aren't we passing a lot? We can pass a little bit more, in my opinion. I don't know why we're not utilizing that. I think our quarterbacks have the potential to pass a little bit more. So that's my another concern. So overall, the offense was better, but it wasn't enough. So it wasn't great, I should say, but it was better. So overall, I give the offense a C. The defense, Oh boy, the defense. It was a tale of two halves in this game. Uh, the defense was awesome in the first half, giving up only 10 points in the first half against the number 9 team in the country. Only 10. We were getting stops, getting turnovers in the first half. Then after halftime, I don't know if they got tired or the defensive coaches decided to take a vacation or something, or what, I don't know. The defense just kind of let let Oklahoma run all over them and pass over them too. So I don't know what happened in the second half. Oklahoma had 619 total yards. I think most of it was in the second half. They had 209 rushing yards and 410 passing yards. Oklahoma had almost more passing yards than K-State did have having total yards on offense. We had 2 more total yards than they had passing yards. That's embarrassing, in my opinion. We need to get more pressure, and in the grand scheme of things, we need to get better on defense, especially getting pressure and the secondary. In this game, we had 2 sacks and 4 total tackles for losses. We just need to get better on getting pressure and and getting better in the secondary. Baker Mayfield, their quarterback, passed all over us and ran all over us. I think most of the yards over Baker Mayfield was gained by most of the yards Oklahoma had were by Baker Mayfield, running and passing. I think he got most of the yards. So our defense kind of took a few steps back. They need to get better. So for this game, I have to give the defense a C. We just need to get better. If one player on a team ran all over us and passed all over us, we have a problem. So we need to improve on defense. So the defensive coaches are on the hot seat, in my opinion. They are on the hot seat as well, along with the offensive coaches. The special teams was all right. We had 3 kick returns we returned 3 kickoffs for 29 yards. We were 5 for 5 on extra points and 0 for 1 on field goals, and punches 3 times. So that we didn't have to punt very much. I think we punted all 3 times in the second half. I think the only field goal miss was from 59 yards out, and we barely missed it. It hit the crossbar and bounced off. So that's the only negative thing on special teams. So I'm giving special teams a B+. Oh boy, the coaching. I'm giving the coaching a C. The coaching was a little bit better in this game. Some of the play calling is still an issue though. But for this game, the coaching was better. But the coaching staff, all of the coaching staff, offense, defense, head coach, special teams, probably not the special teams per se, but especially the offensive, defensive, and the head coach are on the hot seat, in my opinion. Are still on the hot seat. Well, the head coach and the offensive coaches are on the hot seat, and the defensive coaches just joined them, in my opinion. For the play calling in the third quarter, the offensive play calling in the third quarter. What was that? What was that? Our offense stalled in the third quarter. In part of the fourth. We were doing good in the first half. Not great, but they were doing good. So what happened? So I don't know what happened. Apparently they took a nap at halftime. Then when Oklahoma caught back up, they said, "Oh, we're here to play. Let's go get some more touchdowns. There's something we can stop them too." So apparently the coaches are on the hot seat, and the defensive coaches, the defense was horrible in the second half. So for this game, I'm giving the coaches a C for being a little bit better on one side and dropping down on the other. So overall, I'm giving the coaches a C. I'm tired of this inconsistency. So overall, I'm giving the team a C+. I don't know what else to say. It's just too much inconsistency from game to game. We can only have, to me, we could have only at least one loss this year so far this year. We could only have one loss. And that's just probably TCU. That's the only loss we should have this year. So far. So that's my opinion. So overall, we're just a mess. So again, congratulations to Oklahoma on getting the win. The final score again was Oklahoma 42, K-State 35. So congratulations to Oklahoma, to the team, the coaches, players, the fans, all of them. Congratulations, you deserve it. So that's it for me. So go State and Ema.